What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stewart. I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 absolutely stupid things that doctors, they basically won't tell you. And I'm not sure why. I'm not saying it's a big conspiracy or saying that all doctors are horrible, but in general, from your dermatologist, you're going to be told all sorts of stuff, but you won't be told the most important 3 things about naturally healing your skin. And I'm going to cover those in today's video. You know what I absolutely hate, or at least what I used to hate, is when I'd go to the dermatologist and I would just be ready to heal my skin. I'd be all excited and I'd go to the dermatologist thinking, hey, he's gonna give me some answers or she's gonna give me some answers and I can do their protocols and get back to having healthy, clear skin, because I was covered in eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis. It was absolutely destroying my life. So every time I'd go to the dermatologist, I would bring up several questions and they would always give me the same BS answer. And it went something like this. Number one, I'd say, hey, doctor, I've seen some people online and I've read some places that, you know, diet and changing your diet and trying to heal your gut biome might be a way to enhance or heal the skin. And every time the doctors would basically say this: healing eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis and rosacea, there is no cure, and diet has absolutely nothing to do with healing your skin. So of course you hear that as someone who's trying to naturally heal your skin or just heal your skin in general, and it devastates you. It's absolutely horrible. And every time I went to the dermatologist, they said the same thing. Also, you bring up, hey, does cleansing and detoxification help in any way, shape, or form? And they generally say, no, it really doesn't help. It doesn't have anything to do with the health of your skin or your skin disease. Then you ask them, hey, doctor, what is the root issue? And can we do anything about the root issue? Is eczema even curable, even with your medications? And the doctors will say, we're not really sure what the root issue actually is. We think it's an immune disorder, but we're not exactly sure. Your only course of action is to take these medications and address the symptom and try to keep the symptoms at bay as long as possible. So in other words, they're saying there is no cure. You have to stay on drugs for the rest of your life, and your chances of being healthy and having clear, healthy skin is absolutely 0. Newsflash, people, dermatologists are dead wrong. You can naturally heal your skin, and the most important part of naturally healing your skin is customizing the diet and healing the gut biome. I'm gonna get more into that later on in the video though. Number 2, cleansing and detoxification won't cure anything, but is a necessary step. It's one of the many steps you have to take to naturally heal your skin. And autophagy, cleansing and detoxification, makes healing the skin majorly faster and does an awesome job at detoxifying the entire body. So improving your health always improves your skin. And number 3, we do know what the root issue is, and we do know the pathology of how to heal the root issue. It's an immune and autoimmune disorder. The entry point is through the gut biome. Why? Let me break down the pathology to you real quick. So the gut biome will lead to the filtration system and the filtration organs. Those will lead to the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system balancing and healing will lead to the hormonal system. The hormonal system balancing and getting healthy will lead to the immune system. Then the immune system leads to the autoimmune system. Then the autoimmune system leads to the autonomic nervous system inflammatory response, which is responsible for your skin looking the way it looks and feeling the way it looks in the first place. Once all of those systems are healed, the body is cured of skin disease. So there is a cure, there is a pathology, there is a root issue, and I'm not sure why the doctors do not explain this to you thoroughly. I'm not sure why the default for the doctors, the dermatologists, is to boom, start everyone off with a customized diet, doing some cleansing and adjusting the lifestyle so that the person is healthy, and then moving on from there. So for those of you who do not know me, just a little bit of background before I get into the nuts and bolts of today's video. My name is Rob Stewart. As I said in the intro, I've been eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea free for almost a decade, and I've been an eczema psoriasis coach for the last decade, creating content, working with over 1,500 people. In my intro, I basically called doctors out and said that their ideas about there being no root issue for skin disease, that diet has nothing to do with healing, and that cleansing and detoxification does nothing for the health of your skin. Here's the proof. I have been skin disease free for almost a decade. And I use all the methods that I'm talking about in today's video to stay skin health, completely skin disease free for that time. I've also worked with over 1,500 people, and you can look at my testimony page on my website, holistichealthactivation.com. Person after person after person after person is proving these doctors wrong with just these 3 things that doctors will not talk about, that they deny. They're basically skin health deniers is what most dermatologists are. They want to give you drugs, they want to give you pharmaceuticals, and they want to deny the fact that naturally you can heal your skin. So what are the 3 things that doctors aren't telling you about that if you do, you will have healthy skin for the rest of your life? Super straightforward and super easy. Number 1, customizing the diet is the most important part. And customizing the diet means you're not copying someone else's diet, or for all of the kind of fake skin health coaches out there that are popping up all over the place, all they ever do is promote their diet that they say healed them to everyone else. That's absolute crap. Not only is it manipulative, but it's really gonna cause people a lot of confusion and mess a lot of people up. The key is that every individual I've ever worked with who's healed their skin customizes every aspect of the diet. I'm harping on this because it's the most important aspect of healing. Customizing the diet means that you know exactly what foods work for you, you know exactly what foods are neutral, and you know exactly what foods you have to avoid at all times. Once you've customized your plan, everything else from there is super easy. Customizing the diet will lead to your biomarkers starting to shift. And remember that your biomarkers will always lead the way. They will tell you if things are working. Healthy skin follows healthy biomarkers. Number 2, the second thing that you have to do is you do have to live a healthy life and do some basic cleansing and detoxification. One of the major things that's adding up and making the root issue even worse is the fact that you have a toxic load in your body, hanging out in your lymphatic system, hanging out in your filtration organs, and so those toxins need to be moved out of the body. We've got to circulate stuff out and get rid of those toxins. So gentle cleansing and detoxification practices are a must when you're healing your skin. Dermatologists don't believe in any of this. They think it's all a bunch of hoopananny. But just look up the word autophagy. It's a scientific word that means your body's natural process of turning over cells in the body, cleansing and detoxing itself at a cellular level. Autophagy is real. Your body's doing it all the time. It's one of the key aspects of staying healthy. The way you help autophagy move along is by gently cleansing and detoxification. You also have to customize that aspect of your healing. So we already know that the dermatologists are gonna deny the fact that diet is the most important thing and that it can actually keep you naturally healed from skin disease forever. It's the most important thing. They're gonna deny that. Number 2, they're gonna say that cleansing and detoxification is fake news, doesn't work, is stupid, and is gonna waste your time. Again, they're absolutely wrong about that. And number 3, this is something that they laugh at as well, is they don't think that there is a root issue. They think that it's maybe genetics or maybe the immune system. Really, they just scoff at it and they say, hey, it's just something that you deal with. And if you take nothing else home from this video, understand that the dermatologists are so dead wrong about that perspective. And what they're not telling you is that eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea can be healed. You can live a life of having healthy, clear skin, really great energy, and have amazing health if you're born or you develop eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis. It's not a death sentence. It's not a death sentence, rather. I like to add extra syllables. Also, just because you have skin disease doesn't mean you have to live the rest of your life dependent on pharmaceuticals everywhere you go, having to source drugs or take a shot or do this or do that, all the while the root issue is getting worse and worse and worse. That doesn't have to be your life. Your life can actually be one of health. It can be one of abundance. And if you just follow these 3 basic things, you can have super healthy skin. Obviously, I'm here to prove the doctors wrong. I've been skin disease free for almost a decade. I have tons of clients who are proving the doctors wrong all the time. It's not that difficult, people. It really boils down to customizing your diet, customizing your lifestyle, and making sure you're gently cleansing and detoxifying your body, and you're following the right system. If you're following someone else's diet that worked for them, you're not gonna have success. If you're not looking for the right things through your biofeedback and biomarkers to tell you if you're on the right path, you probably aren't gonna have any success. So it's very important that you customize the diet and have a total healing journey that's customized for you. And that's what this channel is all about. It's all about helping you guys do that process. If you guys have any questions, remember, leave them down below. Also, I will be doing the weekly live Q&A. So if you have some specific questions that you want detailed answers about, make sure to tune into those. I usually do those on either Saturday or Sundays, somewhere around mid to late afternoon, East Coast time. For those of you who are confused and want to take your healing to that next level, but just don't know how, I do offer private coaching, and I do have the 3 phases workbook, which is going to be turning into an online class here within the next month. But both of those offerings, there's links in the description box. Also, last but not least, there's Skinessa, which is an awesome probiotic for moving the process of healing your skin along in a much faster way. It is an amazing probiotic. I take it every single day, works wonders. Anyway, guys, I'll be back with many more videos really soon. Remember, we do know the root issue of skin disease. We do know that a customized diet and a customized lifestyle and gently cleansing can lead to the skin fully healing and staying that way forever if you just go through the process right, you do it right once, and you stay that way forever. Do not listen to your dermatologists who are bringing you down and trying to sell you drugs. They are wrong.